Hi. So you should have read the Rene Margritte is Stranger or Reality Stranger Than Fiction. So that way you have an idea of who he is as an artist and a good little example of what your final product could look like. To start working on your final product, you're going to need these two handouts. We're going to start out with drawing our room in perspective, and then we'll start working on adding our personal objects. With the room in perspective assignment paper, you're going to get your final paper and orient it horizontally. That means where it is going from side to side longwise, and the short sides are going vertically. You will take a ruler and you will very gently try to make sure that it is going in the right angle. You can see that I'm using my pencil to help lengthen my ruler to make sure I'm hitting corner to corner to find the dead center of my paper. And then I'm going to do that again on the other side, using also a pencil to make sure I'm hitting corner to corner on my paper. Once I've found my dead center on my paper, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make a box on the inside of my paper, just like how my instructions say. So to make my box, I am going to go and draw a vertical line. I'm going to draw a horizontal line. It's important that these lines aren't going wonky, that they're going true vertical, true horizontal. It won't read well if you don't do that. And then again, another vertical, horizontal line. All right. In the center of my paper, I'm going to draw a horizon line going across. These lines right here, I'm going to put a little circle on. Eventually, they're probably going to get erased if I don't need them anymore, but I'm going to leave them until I get to the point where I can say I definitely don't need those lines. So I'm drawing a room to begin with, a space that's something that you would see in your house. So in my house, I have a little side table. I'm just going to sketch out where it's going to go. Making these lines go in the same direction. Making my verticals go in the same direction. And on that side table, I have a lamp in my house. It's got some like raw iron work on it. And then I'm going to make my legs a little bit thicker for my table. And the bottom has a little spot that's like a second layer table where I can put knickknacks and junky stuff on there. And then right here, I'm going to make a couch arm. Make my back of my couch. Sides of my couch. The pillows in the back of my couch. To make where the little beads are, the buttons are, to make my couch look fluffy. front cushions. And the bottom of my couch where it reaches the floor. And then right here, I think I am going to put on this side maybe one of my daughter's toys. She has a little toy vacuum, so that's where I'm going to put my daughter's little toy vacuum that's always in the living room. Okay, so I've drawn the details of normal things that you would find in a living room. I might draw a coffee table because we have a coffee table right here in our living room. After I have the normal things that are in my space, that's when I'm going to start working on the abnormal things that should not be in my space and should not be in the scale and proportion that they are in. I'm going to move on to this paper. I'm going to roll my dice, and as I roll my dice, I'm going to move across. First roll, I'm going to get a 5. So that means I need to draw a really, really large watch. I'm going to draw my really, really large Apple Watch right here on top of my couch. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is roll my dice again. I'm on roll number 2. I got a 6, so I got an aerosol can. So right here, I'm going to draw an aerosol can, creating a cylinder out, round. It's very similar to when we drew our soda cans in an earlier lesson. Just breaking down the basic shapes. Okay. Now I'm going to roll again. I'm on roll number 3. For roll number 3, I got a milkshake. So again, I'm going to draw larger than life, making my cylindrical shape. And I'm going to make my whipped cream. My cherry. And my L-shaped straw. Gonna roll again for roll number 4. I've got a 5, a push pin. So I'm going to make a really big push pin that's larger than life. And put it into my wall. And then I'll roll my last one. If you have any questions, be sure to ask.